Alright, here we go. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy TC, and I'm back with another motion picture. I stopped uploading on YouTube, and I just been taking the time to reflect. And one important thing that I realized is that in this world, if you're not providing value, then you're worthless. If you are not if you don't have something of substance, if you're not practical, meaning you're not useful in any kind of way, and then unfortunately you're worthless. No one cares. Now let me use this for example. I upload on YouTube, right? When I upload on YouTube, and whatever it is that I upload, if it doesn't have any type of significant value to somebody, especially people that you don't know, then no one's going to give a damn. No one cares. If they don't know you, they haven't built a personal relationship, they don't care. And that goes with a lot of other things in life as well. And we'll get into that. But that's what I realized. And that's why I'm like, man, I'm not about to keep uploading just for the sake of uploading. Like, that makes no sense. I'm not doing that. That's a waste of time. That's a waste of your time, and it's a waste of my time. Now, sometimes there is a value that, hold on, I gotta wait till this damn plane across. So sometimes there is a value that I do provide, but my packaging is not necessarily right. So, or it might not be, in the title correctly, or it might not catch your attention in a proper way, But because sometimes I do my videos do actually have value, but it's just like the presentation is not correct. So therefore, it doesn't matter, right? Now, you got to think of it like this. In relationships, if you don't provide value in some type of way, let's use for example, if you don't have money, like if you don't have money and you can't take care of your girl and take her out, or if she in a situation where she don't really know what to do and you can't provide the mental help that she need, or a suggestion, or know when to listen and not give her a suggestion to help, then you kind of become worthless. Like, you don't have value. It all aligns. And it's not to say that I don't have value. The thing is, you have to recognize I had to recognize where my value was. Just as well as you. You need to recognize where your value is. That's like, even when you go to a job interview, it's like they're gonna ask you about your values, like what can you bring to the table, And the same thing with you. Before you even apply for the job, you looking for what value they can provide for you. Obviously money, but the benefits, things of that nature. Who you can meet, relationships. Right, so it's not nothing to be upset about or, feel some kind of way, because it's not that you're important. It's just that you don't understand the importance of who you are and what you bring to the table. Once you understand that, then people they gravitate towards you. So it's important for you to learn who you are, pay attention to your strengths and your weaknesses, and magnify your strengths and work on your weaknesses after you magnify your strengths. Because if it's something that you naturally do well, or you're naturally good at, then if you was to work on that, then you'll become even better, to the point where you can become great at it. So therefore, it can make up for those little weak areas, because it's like, well, shit, you provide so much value in this area. It's like, well, I mean, let's say, for example, if you if you're in a relationship with a girl, and you got your financials together, and you know how credit work, and you can help her out with that as well, and you can help her when she's financially not right, or can pay for this or that, then it's. But you got a bad, let's say, attitude problem. Like you get mad about something quick, or you don't like the way you speak about something or say something. Then it's like, well, I don't really like how he talks, but that nigga know how to get some money, and he gonna take care of me. He gonna take care of what needs to be taken care of. It's like it's a balance. You know what I'm saying? Your good outweigh your bad because you worked on the strength. So I used to get upset with this thing. I'm like, well, I'm not good enough. No, it's not that you're not good enough. You just don't understand the value that you have. And like I said before, I don't want to sound like a tape recorder, but so it's like that's my main goal, is to focus on that and provide that to you guys. I don't want to be sitting here wasting your time, and I don't want to waste my time. So it's like, because what I was doing, I swear I put more time into my videos, made it more cinematic and things of that nature, and still no one cared. Because the value is there now. Like when people get to know you, and people get to know me, then they'll be more lenient and be like, okay, well, let me look into I like this that he provides. If he gives me something else, then I'll be more willing to look into that. But if you coming up to the table with nothing, it's like, I'm not interested in nothing else you got going on. I don't care about your day. I don't care you're vlogging. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, that's not value. You feel me? Now, I could get on here and try to be entertaining, which at some point I will. I have a few ideas as far as entertainment wise, but like, I feel like it's important to have value, because if I'm providing value, then my longevity would be more realistic than just being entertaining. It's like, okay, you only could be so funny, I guess, but not really. But the point is, I want to provide value. I want to give you something. I want you to leave my videos with some type of motivation, inspiration, uplifting, information, just being informed. And what I learned, I'm willing to give you guys, but I definitely need to package it properly, and that's what I'm gonna work on and do. So that is coming soon. This is gonna be a quick video. I'm not gonna really try to drag it out and be extras. This is no point. It's your boy TC. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and make sure you bring value to yourself. Work out, be a better person, read more, look into more, study more. That's one thing that I'm wanting to work on as well. Studying more, not just taking what's on the surface or what somebody say. Just because somebody say something don't mean it's true. You need to look into it. A lot of people say and do things for their benefit, for their pockets, and they take advantage of people who don't look into things, who don't do their studies. You're easily manipulated. You're easy to take advantage of because you don't know nothing. You feel me? The more you know, the stronger you'll be, the more confident you'll be, the more proud of yourself you'll be, the more people want to be around you, the more money you'll attract, the better people you attract, the more better life you attract. And it just trickles down to everything else in life. Provide that value, man. I'm out.